Hey, Joey, what's up? Are you the only one? Oh no, we got two. Is it Isla? Game. I'm doing good. How about you? How you handling the wildfires up there? I've been getting today was like really hazy from the wildfire smoke, and I know they're from Canada, so I want to check in with my Canadian regulars here. I don't remember if it was you or Isla, but I know one of you thought one of you said you're from Ontario, and I'm pretty sure that's where they are. So look pretty bad. Wake up, everyone. Yeah, I know. Late night stream, right? Kind of like last night. I didn't do much better this time around, but it's okay. We're gonna jam. Guy, I just learned like three new songs in such a short amount of time. And granted, two of them are maiden songs, and I already knew them pretty well. But in terms of playing them, I haven't really tried it yet. So I'm trying to decide if I want to start with those while they're fresh, or do some Exodus lesson in violence. I don't really remember Exodus too much. The Trooper. Oh boy. I already got the suggestions, man. Alright. Thanks, I'm glad you like the shirt. Mason had to take off. I thought we might have done another stream today, but he was pretty tired, so I learned the two instrumentals. I learned Genghis Khan and Transylvania. So I should start with one of those two. And then I also learned another Rainbow song. So at some point, I should show you guys those three songs. I gotta stop with these 9:30 start times. It's turning into a bad habit. I'm gonna keep like starting later and later. Eventually, I'm gonna like start at 12 or something like that. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bone. I actually don't know that song. All right. We got 5 peeps. Did you guys enjoy the stream last night with Mason? That was pretty fun. We came up with a pretty cool set list, I thought. What the heck is that? All right, let's see. So I think I'm going to start with one of the songs that I just learned. I'll do, which one's harder? Probably Transylvania, honestly. Find the in-tune version. You know what, I'm just gonna pull up my set list. Not even gonna bother with that. Ah, what the hell? We can definitely do some Pantera, sure, why not? Pantera songs we played last night. What do we do? Hollow and This Love, I think. Twisted Iowa. Whoop, I don't have my neck pickup on. Snare's going off. Oh yeah, so Mason stole my snake bite again, so no snake bite this stream, unfortunately. Gotta stick to the Les Paul and the Strat, and I don't really touch the Washburn, but I gotta put some 10s on that because I think there's still a 9 gauge on this guitar. So anyway, I'm gonna start my song that I've been working on. Okay, so I just learned this, so it's probably gonna be sloppy, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm only messing up in front of like 9 people, so yeah, let me try it again. I'm scared. Yeah, definitely could have been better. But like I said, I just started working on that, so it needs some cleaning up. I'm glad you like the Les Paul, man. Hey, welcome back, man. I remember you from last time. Well, I guess we got another slow night on our hands. We already know Joey's gonna be here the whole time though, so just need to loosen up, dude. It's been a few days, yeah. I think I did. What did I do? Saturday, then yesterday, today. So yeah, it might have been. You might see me on Saturday. All right, let me do the other one. Oh wait, it's right there. I was about to search the song, but then it's literally next in the queue. Hopefully this one goes better than Transylvania. would say that was probably better than the last one. That freaking part where it gets so fast is really hard, though. Nice guitar, thank you. Good to see you. Absolutely. Can I do some Aussie? Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks, Joey. I got 5 watchers right now. Where's Isla at? I think we got all subs in here tonight. Oh, well, good timing then. Welcome. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop starting at 9:30. You're right. I do play Rush. I got a set list for Rush actually. Hold up. Started learning Sanitarium today. Nice. That'll be a challenge. Very, very good tune. Sounded really good when me and Mason played it. I gotta go back and watch that stream because it was good. Well, yeah, the intro with the harmonics isn't too bad. It's just. But then, like, later when it gets to the downstroking bit, like with the. That sometimes can be hard, especially if you're not warmed up. Mason rocked the skins. Yeah, he sure did. We only did a few songs with him on drums yesterday. It was actually pretty much both of us playing guitar. So that was fun. He was here until like about 6, and then he was like, I'm tired, I'm leaving. And I was like, fair enough, you've been here for 2 days. He actually slept over because we finished so late. So unplanned sleepover, that was fun. But yeah, he was. Hammett is 1 day older than me. That's funny. Did you guys see the whole like Kirk Hammett Taylor Swift thing? That was kind of funny while it lasted. No, I bought the Maiden poster with Mason like last week. It was the last one they had. I put it right here first, and then I moved it back there because you couldn't see it and it was out of frame. So I wanted it to be in frame. I think it looks cool there. So. No, it's been there since Saturday. So. So there was a song I wanted to do with him last night that we didn't do. So I guess I might as well do now. I think I'm still on the Rush sounds though. Or we can do Ozzy first, actually, because that got requested. Should do some Ozzy for Joey. Scratch that Maiden song. Circle back to that. Let's see, what Ozzy song should we do? Bark at the Moon? Shoot. Live After Death is fire all the way through. I agree. That is a sick live album. I know Bark at the Moon is popular, but it's not nearly as popular as Crazy Train, so I'll take it. Let's see how well this goes. With my right I should learn that ending solo thing because I see a lot of people on YouTube do it, and I'm like, I want to do that. It sounds intermediate enough. So my friend I was watching, she said, "Oh no, don't stay up till 4 a.m. again." I never went till 4 a.m., but yeah, that one was definitely better because I played that one a bunch of times. Been to grab Buckethead. I don't know that one. Do you know Dreams by Van Halen? No. I know Little Dreamer though. Yeah, it is. I haven't played that song in one second. Smoking in the Blizzard, Motley Crue. I don't know that particular Crue song. I know a few other ones though. Actually, by now I've probably forgot most of them. It's been so long since I played their songs. Revelations again. Were you here when we did it last night? I mean, I'll do it again. I don't care. But I just learned that harmony part. And I kind of sucked at it when we went to go do it. See, I already forgot it, damn it. No. Still is. AC/DC, Rush. Spirit of Radio or Working Man. Let's see. Oh, we got some Rush fans in the chat. Okay. Sure. Showed my dad Lord of Light. He did not know it was Iron Maiden. Really? That sounds exactly like Iron Maiden. It's probably not the most Iron Maiden-y song, but it's... Bruce is pretty identifiable. Are y'all from Canada? I went to the Neil Peart Memorial Concert in St. Catharines, Ontario. That's still pretty cool that you got to go, though. Red Barchetta. Love that song. That sounds weird without my Rush tone. Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Nice. Canadians. Yeah, Rush is the only Canadian band I know, for the most part. Guess we should do a song, since we got so many. Did I do vital signs on... Because I just thought I was going to do that, but I think I did that on another stream. Maybe Saturday I did it. I haven't listened to All the World's a Stage, actually. I've listened to Exit Stage Left. Like a long time ago, though. I don't really remember it too much. I should give it a re-listen. But, nobody will ever beat the solo one. Interstellar on the guitar. Interstellar Overdrive. I imagine it is. Lonely as a Long Distance Runner. Dude, I love that song. That might be like my favorite song on Somewhere in Time. That's so hard. Love trying, but I haven't given them a listen actually. What should we play this stream, y'all? It's 37 minutes already. What have I done? Like 2 songs? 3? I don't think people are gonna want to watch me learn a song on stream. It's not gonna be very fun. Plus, I don't really like Deftones that much anyway. Sorry, I know they're a popular band, but... Pantera. Nice love. Whoops. My frets sound awfully buzzy. Chord always messes me up. It's such a weird chord. Dimebag and his weird freaking chords, especially during the solo. The chord on that kills me. Dude, I imagine if it's bad enough on electric. You gotta go 5th fret, 2nd, and then 2, but it's just such an odd shape. Especially going from this chord. I can't do it comfortably. That one was good. It's about as good as it's gonna get. At least the chorus is easy because it's just... Me and Mason didn't get to play Cowboys, dang it. Well, I can play it for you guys now because I actually learned it all the way through, somewhat. I mean, this part I still haven't gotten totally clean, the little... Oh, that was pretty good. I just gotta relax my hand, bro. Damn. I want to try it though, because I worked on it. This tone is gnarly. Okay, I didn't learn the solo, but I learned the rhythm. Cowboys from Heel. In tune version. Okay, there we go. Wow. loud enough. Sorry. Two cousins, they have custom guitars made by their dad. They got guitars made for them and they don't even play it. That's wild. All right, we're gonna run that back. That was fun. That was actually the first time I played that all the way through on stream. Me and Mason were playing it, but we didn't do it on stream. It sounded pretty good. I love doing the pinch harmonics. That's right. Dang it. Now I can't get it. That part's a little tricky. Thanks. I gotta start earlier. So those chords. Sorry, I just love that riff. Did you do a little triplet there? Or is it just... I'm not sure. Your mom caught you watching the stream last night. You thought you were dead. Why? It's summer break. I mean, it was a little late, but still, it's summer break. My Friend of Misery, good one. We haven't played that in a while. I'm on the wrong tone, aren't I? Oh, no wonder it sounds weird. I'm on the Injustice tone. There it is. There's my Black Album tone. This tone. Stop spamming. Oh my lord. No, I don't know that solo, and I'm freaking banning you anyway. All right, anyway. What shall we play next? Ooh. The other song I just learned for you guys because I love Rainbow right now, or I love Rainbow Rising right now. Freaking peak album. And I learned or I've learned the first two songs on the album now. So this one's not Run for the Wolf, Run with the Wolf. Hopefully I don't mess this one up too bad. Okay, I think I got it. It's simple enough. So I just played Pantera, and now we got a little bit more of like a classic rock kind of vibe, but this song goes hard, trust me. If you haven't heard it, you should definitely check this album out. It's really good. Definite metal inspiration. So here we go. Should totally play. Oh, I got the Maiden suggestions coming through now. Well, I'm not mad at that. Still Life. That's a good one. Right, Ancient Mariner, yeah. I have done that a couple times on stream, like the whole song. Dude man, I like your style. And I do think I know that song. It's been a while. I think the only part I get tripped up on is the middle. Need a black hat. I have heard that song, yeah. That was like a leftover. That's from their B-sides album, yeah. I haven't listened to that whole thing because it's like, I don't know, it's got like 30 songs on it or something, but I have heard that song. And Adrian sings it, I think, which is interesting to hear because you usually only hear him doing backing vocals because, I mean, their singer's freaking Bruce Dickinson, but I think he has a pretty good voice. But yeah, it's definitely kind of like a more poppy song for Maiden. But actually, let me find that real quick. I don't know how to play it, but I just want to listen to it real quick. Skip forward a little bit. Definitely from somewhere in time, you can tell. Yeah, bro, you're gonna leave in like 5 seconds anyway. Yeah, it's a little poppy, but it's actually kind of good. It's done well. Adrian's good at writing like I don't know how to say it, like simple rock songs that bruh. Of course I know Iron Maiden by Iron Maiden. LARP. Adrian Smith. I don't know how to play Purgatory, actually. I should have learned it. What is that? The frick is that, bro? I don't even know how to. Is that even English? Bro just typed some gibberish in the chat. A slug of water every 5 seconds. I don't even know what that is. And I don't want to look it up either because I'm scared. Based off of what you've been sending me lately, I'm genuinely horrified. You know I know Duelist. I played it. I don't remember what stream I played it, but I played it not too long ago. I seriously doubt I'm missing out. Track. Thank you. I mean, I play the songs sometimes when people request stuff, or when I get bored of just riffing, which I kind of am already. Sounding Like Heaven and Hell album, kind of. Speaking of which, you just reminded me of something. I learned a song off that album that I didn't previously know how to play recently. So I'm gonna grab one of my other guitars because that's got the guitars tuned down. Oh, guess my volume was still on. So much lighter. Walk away. Yeah, it's Walk Away, not Wishing Well. I can try to play Neon Knights. I don't really know it though. I can probably try and figure it out, but no, I learned Walk Away. Let me remind myself of the chords real quick. Watching for 15 seconds and I'm subbing. Wow, that's a quick sub. I appreciate that. I would have loved to have made it to 1900 tonight, but I think that'll have to be next time. 1881. Yeah, I know it really is. It's a sick album. One of the greats. So let me find this song. And we're gonna get to jamming. I'll do that song. Donut Master, welcome back. Your top 3. Some crazy. You have 20 seconds to explain to me what's happening, what you do. Random jamming. That's it. The 2 words. Caught somewhere in time. Yeah, we can do that. Gotta grab the other guitar back though.
Short-lived strat.
I hate playing this without the track. Sorry. We're going back to Maiden. Paranoid. Iron Man Bros. So NPC. first song I learned. Nice. The stream has been an hour and 17 so far, surprisingly enough. It's already 11, bro. What have I done? I'm gonna play. What should I play? Most overrated guitarist? I don't know, man. Train of Consequences, I know that one, yeah. It's on the other guitar, though, which I just put away. Anyway, it sounds weird in another tuning. Holy Wars. Pick just flew. What the hell? '80s Creamers rule. I've never played one. that was nice. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see. I'm 6 feet. Cool. Exactly. This guitar is maybe like $600 or something. You want me to do Love Gun? Me and Mason did that earlier. And then yeah, exactly. Subscribe. Follow what Team Jesus is saying here. Speaking of which, just give me the. Okay. All right. Let's do a tune. Should we do? I mean, it's all right. It's been all right so far. I feel like I had a bunch of songs I wanted to do in my head before I started the stream, and now I like forgot them all. I just remembered one. We should do. Y'all like Judas Priest? perfect. Rockosaur Brewster loves it, so that's what we're gonna do. With one of their best. Oh wait, should I do Savage? Oh shoot. You know what? We'll come back to this one. I want to do Savage first. Simple song, but it's fun. Yeah. I love that song. But you can't. But you can't. I can see it in your eyes. I love that song. Nightcrawler, I don't know. Diamonds and Rust, I know the main riff. I haven't tried Raw Deal either. I gotta listen to Sin After Sin again. Oh my god. Cursor keeps going over. Nightcrawler is fire. Yeah, I gotta listen to Painkiller, Sin After Sin again. Those are at the top of my re-listen list. I don't know any Blink-182. Love the end I did listen to Halloween, actually. I thought they were pretty good. I thought they were pretty cool. I'm not used to the whole genre, so I wasn't really totally used to it, but they're a really good band. Very concepty and fantasy like, so that's all cool. I did think that the Iron Maiden on steroids description did kind of fit. Green Man Alishi. I'm not playing Smoke on the Water. There's better Deep Purple songs. What song did I want to show you guys? I think I showed you all. Joey pulling out the deep cut pre-songs. No, I don't think I know that one. I know one song off that album, and it's not that one. It's heading out to the highway. Say Iron Maiden more like soft metal raisins. What does that mean? If you're saying that Iron Maiden is soft, then tell me you haven't listened without actually listening. Hellbent, Yeah, Donut Master, you commented like a while ago and then didn't comment again. I don't know. Out in the Cold. What's that off of? I know The Rage. haven't done the maiden song I want to do yet. I want to do Moonchild. It's a good stream opener. I should open with it next time. 7 deadly sins. Ways to win. There you go. Oh yeah, I gotta re-listen to Defenders of the Faith too. Seven downward slopes, 7 bloody hopes, 7 of your burning fires, 7 Enter Sandman. Love is Somewhere in Time Zone. What has it been? Because it's like 11:30, not even 2 hours. Should I wrap up? I don't know why I'm asking you guys. Of course, you're going to say no. I'm out of ideas. I just waiting for it to stream, bro. 1886 subscribers. There's too many songs, that's why. Oh yeah, hit me. Hit me. any excuse to use my Rush flanger tone, which is pretty similar to this actually. It's not much different. Just a little bit less distortion, I guess. Queuing up the Rush set list right now. Well, let's see if I know it first. Best band ever. I can't really dispute that. Can't dispute it that much. You know what my favorite song is that I'm not going to play the whole song of because it's one of their big prog epics. But it's this bad boy right here. Let's see, can I do split screen? So I can like skip through the song. There we go. That's what we want. All right, so now I can see the chat. All right. This is my favorite Rush song right here. I usually like start skipping through. I know it's a masterpiece, but I can't play this whole thing. And I don't know it very well. I'm not gonna do this whole song. I'm not gonna do this whole song. It's 18 minutes, but I want to do the end at least. Do I think they'll make a new album with Annika? Probably not. I don't think many fans really want that, because they had a nice end to their career. But anyway, let me just finish off this masterpiece. Why did it disconnect? No, you've got to be kidding me. It's a sign. Whatever. I'll finish it without the music. God, I don't whisper so bad. why the frick my Bluetooth disconnected, but that's really pissing me off. But anyway, if you guys haven't heard that song, definitely go check it out on your own. It is peak. Absolute cinema. Bro, this is a situation where I have to turn my... Sometimes it has, like, technical glitches, and I have to shut the amp off and turn it back on. I don't have any music on Spotify now. Yeah, they do have a 40-song set list. It's pretty good. I want to see them so bad. All right, let's see if this is going to reconnect real quick. There we go. Okay. All right, now I can. Maybe I can finish off the song again. An ending so nice you got to hear it twice. Now I got to finish it correctly. Oh my god, I love that song. I just want an excuse to always play that little... Yeah, I killed the very shortened version of it. Go listen to the full 18 minutes and 8 seconds of it. It is peak. Great, I'm glad I could do that. God dang you. I gotta wrap up soon. It's almost midnight, y'all. What song should I do to wrap the stream up? Surprisingly, Ben. I know it is. Should I do Xanadu? Someone give me an epic closer. I mean, Cygnus kind of was. We can end the stream on Cygnus. I'm fine doing that too. Doesn't get much more epic than that. I'm still playing it, bro. That's how addicting this song is. Nobody have any song suggestions? YYZ? Jesus, bro. Trying to kill me over here. You love you some Lord of Light. That's that Barchetta. Let's go. Whoops. Yeah, we are vibing. Ooh, what is going on with my search bar here? All right, here's one I absolutely love. I know I've done this on stream several times, but I don't care. Love that song. Ascension. Thank you guys. Nice guitar. Thank you. Oh, we're only 14 away from 1900. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait till next time then. No, I was not a fan of that album. Good. Yeah, maybe I'll finish with that one. I'll be back here like next week, but I can do another stream. I haven't done a Q&A stream yet, so that'd be cool. We can just talk. The stream has been oh my god, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Yeah, so this next one will be the last one for sure. I never really saw this as a closer, but here we are. Yeah, I know, me too. Sorry. I know, right? I love adding a solo to the end of that and vital signs because there's no solos. So it's fun to just improvise at the end of those. Man, all right. Thank y'all for joining tonight. I gotta end because it is mad late. Oof. So we had a pretty good batch of streams tonight. I mean, this week. Got a decent amount of subscribers. Let's see. My channel will tell me. I'm looking at my studio real quick. It should tell me like how many subscribers. It says 111, but that's like probably over the course of a month or something. Subscribers typical. Well, thanks YouTube. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I'll probably see you guys next week. I got work the next few days, so I will maybe do a Q&A type stream, something like that. Yeah, it was solid. I feel like there were some songs I didn't play that I wanted to before I started the stream, but we'll get to them. There's plenty of time. I really want to hit 2K before the end of the summer, so that's kind of why I want to keep streaming to see if we can get there. Summer technically doesn't end until September though, so that's another 2 months. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that stream, and me and Mason streamed last night. That one was really fun. And yeah, that's about it. So everybody have a good rest of your night. Have a good week. And oh, it's Mason. Wait, have you been here the whole time? Okay, I'm just going up now to see if you left any other chats. No. No, you didn't. Bruh, you got here just as I'm wrapping up. Oh. Is Killers your profile picture? Wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Sorry. You're unhidden, Mason. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to see your channel. Oh, yeah, it is. My poster. Shoot. I hope I... No. I am so bad with computers. Mason, are you still there? Shoot, I think I blocked. I blocked your messages on accident. Oh no, you're there. Okay, good. I accidentally hid your thing. All right. Hopefully you're taking care of the snake bite. I managed to get through without it. I managed to get through this stream. Yeah, sure you are. Bro, my shoulder hurts from the freaking Les Paul for 2 hours and however long it's been, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Jeez. I'm finishing just as late, if not later, than we did last night, so I'm surprised that everybody's not spamming the GOAT in the chat right now. If there are more people, probably. Shh, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to talk about that. Like I was playing Hemispheres. I didn't play the whole thing, but I played like maybe like a third of it. So yeah. I almost played Xanadu for a second there. Y'all say that's true. I do need you on base for that, but I still did it anyway. Oh, and my computer disconnected while I was doing it, by the way. No idea why. Like right before I was about to do the last part, the computer freaking the Bluetooth on my amp disconnected. But then I finished it after anyway, so yeah, you can go back and watch it. Anyway. Just waiting for some more chats to come through. That's it. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna head out. And I will see y'all next time. Whenever next time is. We'll see. Nighty night.